Now, I've seen this movie before
People love it. Love it.
in the early 90s. A buddy of mine had it, and he had all kinds of shit. He always had like, the hard to find. He had a rip. He always had a rip. He never had the real fucking movie, VHS rip. Throw that on, before you throw that on, about an hour and a half before throwing that on, like maybe ate a little piece of paper or something, and then, yeah, go watch this movie and holy shit, this is fucking cool. This is what's going on here. This is some crazy shit. Oh my God. You know, uh, I've been wanting to watch this movie again ever since, and it's just been hard to find. And then it was not hard to find. It's like a lot of people were putting it out for like 5 minutes, but they were putting it out for like 50 to $70 or whatever, and the ultimate fucking edition or whatever. And it's the one I watched, I didn't know at the time was a heavily edited version. There's like still like 30-35 minutes of this movie that I'd never seen, Tom. Well, finally, as I'm flipping around, oh, look, there it is on old AMC. Think I'll give this a watch right now before it disappears. It's about dude Sam Neill. He's a spy, and he's retiring from the spy game because he just wants to be home. His marriage isn't doing too good. He needs to just like focus on family. He's got a wife, got a kid. He gets home from like telling them to go fuck off with their job and whatever, and like, nah, his wife ain't having it. She's been fucking some other dude for a while already, and she's done. She's done with him, and he's like, what's going on? He goes crazy, and tells her, hey, I'll do whatever, I'll do whatever I, need to do. Fellas, let me tell you, if your woman says she's gonna leave you, she's been thinking about that shit for months. All right, she's already got her fucking mind there, and there's nothing you can do. Too late, you fucker. Should have paid attention way back when. But anyway, that's a mistake that plenty of men make, and I speak from experience. I've done this myself. So he goes on a bender, which is another thing men do afterwards, like starts doing like really irrational, harmful shit to himself. And finally meets the guy that she's fucking, tries to beat that guy up, but that guy, knows some kind of karate and kicks his ass real bad. Uh, he says, all right, well, fuck it. You can have the kid. I don't want anything to do with him. I'm just, he's starting to get his shit together, and then he goes to their apartment at some point. And the kid had been there alone for like 3 weeks. This chick's just crazy. She's just going fucking crazy, Tom. And it's like somewhere along the line, it comes out, that maybe she had a miscarriage, but maybe this shit's all in her head. And then, she had a miscarriage there at the subway, but one of the kids survived, and she's nurturing it back to health. And it's like some monster she has at home, kind of like that movie you talked about earlier, and it's just growing. And as people discover it, she kills these people, and Sam Neill's trying to cover up for her. They're both fucking crazy. There's this other teacher that looks just like her, but has like a different shade of hair, and she's got contacts, so it's not her, you know. Uh, but at the end of it all, that whole fucking thing, that creature that's metamorphosizing, it turns into Sam Neill, but it's not him because it's wearing contacts. So, yeah, that 30 minutes extra, fuck all that. This movie's too long. There's a lot of yelling in it. This movie is a study, Tom, in overacting. And maybe they're doing it to no, it's just overacted, and they're fucking dumb, and I don't give a shit about anybody in this movie. The director, I can't even pronounce his name. You know, he's one of these guys that has like a circle above some of the consonants or a line going through a letter or something. What the fuck's that mean? I don't know, you know?
And you read books.
I read a lot of books. I don't know how the fuck you say that. That's dumb shit. Yeah. This movie, I guess definitely you would benefit from with mind-altering substances if you're going to watch it. The creature looks pretty cool, and you know, but they linger on it too long in one scene, and it's like, okay, we've seen that. Maybe just needed a glimpse of that, and it would have been cool. Maybe that's the way it was in that highly edited version that I saw, Tom. I don't fucking remember. I was fucked up. I don't know, man. The camera moves around really cool, you know, but it's not good, man. You know, it's not. I guess if you want to call it an art house movie, I guess if you want to save it like that or save your opinion of it like that, but it's not good. Don't like it, Tom. Don't like it.
Yeah. I watched this maybe 10, 15 years ago. Because it's one of these fucking, at the time, one of these little scene movies that everyone's like, oh, this is great. You got to see this. This is great. And then after watching it, it's like, oh, well, maybe I'm gay because that fucking sucked. So.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time.